Have you seen this man before? If not, let me give you another. Have you seen this before? On TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, I don't care what. If you've seen that, and you probably know what the rest of this video is going to be about. That man's name is Ronnie McNett, if I believe I am correct on saying his last name. He was 33 years old, and he killed himself on August 31st in Mississippi. He was a veteran that served in Iraq. If you haven't seen the video before, I haven't listened to the audio myself just because seeing the video itself is extremely intense, is what you could say, but by the information I've gathered from other sources, what happened was Ronnie lost his job that day, and he was already battling with depression. So after losing his job, he was having a very rough time, so he decided to get on a Facebook Live, and I'm assuming just kind of chat around, but I think it was supposed to be more than just that. But at the time, all he was doing was he was just talking about his feelings, by what I was told. And about towards the last 6 minutes of the video, Ronnie's girlfriend at the time calls him and tells him that they're breaking up. I have no reason why, but she just called him and said that. So right after hearing this news, Ronnie looks at the camera and says, well, that's it. And he puts his head on the shotgun, and I'll probably get demonetized for this, but he shoots himself in the head. Now, this video has been edited. It's pretty obvious, just because of something I'll get to later, but the video continues on past just Ronnie putting his head on the shotgun and shooting himself. The video continues on for about 6 minutes after that, and you get to see the aftermath of the shotgun blast. You get to see a sheriff come in. You get to see his dog in the background. After the sheriff came in, this is gonna sound sick, and it wasn't for these reasons, but I have seen the video about 10 times now, partially just so that I could get this information in the video correct, and I didn't want to screw this up. But yes, after the sheriff gets there, which is about 30 seconds after the call, or after he shoots himself, I quit watching the video. But I'm assuming what happened was, I was told some of his family and friends were watching the Facebook Live while everything happened, and I'm assuming someone called the cops to make sure he was alright before he shot himself, but the cops were too late to get there. Now, this isn't really my usual video, as you can tell, but the reason why I'm bringing this up is just because, if you can't tell already, I am a kid, and I've been going to school for a little bit now, and while I've been at school, this has been one of those videos that I've seen quite a few times. I have friends that share this stuff with others, good intents or not, I'm not really sure, but I was showed this earlier this week, and I instantly knew that it wasn't right. But there have been memes made of this man, and I think the reason why it mainly went viral is because it went all over TikTok. It was on the For You page, which I'm not really sure how the For You page works, but I think anyone can get put on the For You page. I think all you have to do is put like a hashtag for you. So a lot of people saw it. The like screenshot that you get to see before watching the video is just the photo I showed you earlier of Ronnie on his phone. And so a lot of people, especially younger kids, watched it unknowingly, and so I mean I could tell you what happened, but I don't really want to. Many people saw it. A lot of people have made fun of it, which is my main problem with it. Um, and I find it really odd that when I saw it, this week currently is Suicide Prevention Week. I'm not sure if it's a month. I've been told it's a month, but right now at our school we are celebrating, I don't know. I call it celebrating. It's not really a celebration. We were doing Suicide Prevention Week, and everyone was showing this video around. I'm not kidding you. I've talked to people that are in a grade younger than me, 2 grades younger than me, a few grades older than me. A lot of them have seen it now. It's spread quickly and spread by a certain group of kids at my school. I've seen a few memes of it. I don't really want to talk about it, but um, I'm not really only bringing this up to talk about Ronnie, but he was the reason why I did it. Over these past few years, I didn't really know it until after this, but there are more than just one Facebook Live suicides. And it seems as though this is a problem with just Facebook in general. A lot of teens especially have been, in the past years recently, been posting their suicide on Facebook Live. Not really posting it, but live streaming it to all their friends and family. And obviously, if you can't tell, the only reason why Ronnie's stream became viral was because people got the chance to record it. Obviously, no one's going to be recording it while it's happening. Most of them were probably trying to help him. So this obviously shows that Facebook did not take it down and left it up. I don't know how long, but they left it up. And supposedly, since it's gotten all over TikTok now, the officials at TikTok have been saying they're banning all accounts that post it, repost it, any of that. So that's good, but at the same time, we all know TikTok, so can't hold them to their word. Let's just hope for the best. But let me show some photos of other people who have killed themselves on Facebook Live. I'm not sure if it's only Facebook Live, but they've been granted the access of only being known for Facebook Live, so I assume so. These two were teenagers. They were not Ronnie's age. They didn't get to live their full life, not even close to it. Even I know Ronnie didn't, but he got to live a lot longer than they did. So this is just, I don't know, I don't want to say become more of an epidemic, but it has been a lot more common for people to post their suicide videos all over social media. Not only Facebook, not only TikTok, not only Instagram, not only Snapchat, just in general on social media. I kind of want to bring awareness to this, just because this is not only showing that people are killing themselves a lot younger now. I mean, suicide obviously has always been around, but it's been taking people a lot younger and becoming more common of a death than what it should be. I guess what I'm trying to say is this world's started to evolve a lot for the worst, and suicide, especially posting their suicide, has become one of those things that's just kind of come along with social media becoming more popular. So this isn't really like easy. I know social media can't always control that, and I know they can't just watch everybody at all times. I mean, obviously they can, but you know, if there's a live going on, unless if they're watching it themselves or someone reports it, they're not going to know that someone's killing themselves on a live stream. They're not going to be able to get time to send them support, you know. This is just really rough. I just don't think it's right for people to be making fun of this. I mean, another reason why I wanted to do this video, suicide's not been the only thing I've seen getting made fun of these last few days. I'll just say in this last week alone, I've watched about 3 or 4 videos of people killing themselves or being murdered. I won't talk about the rest of them because they're not important, but I noticed this week especially that it's become a lot more common for people to laugh at someone dying than be saddened by it, especially if they don't know the person. Um, and the people around my age, it's not as easy as just saying, "Can you imagine if you were them or if you were their family?" Because nobody takes anything serious. I don't care how serious it is. Suicide, homicide, anything, it's not taken serious anymore. And you can't kind of like try to try to clarify or clear clear their minds, I guess, into like realizing that it's not right to make fun of this stuff. Um, so it's kind of become just as common to make fun of people who kill themselves as it is to kill yourself. Um, I guess that's all I wanted to say for this video. I'm going to be demonetized. I already know I've said words that shouldn't be said, but this should be talked about a lot more. I mean, it's being talked about a lot, but not as much as it should be, and especially not the laughing and joking about it, because not many people or anybody really talks about that, and that is seeming to become just as common as suicide itself. So, not going to be doing the outro that I made just because this is a more serious video. I will be putting suicide hotlines in the description. If you need any help, please go and contact them or someone that you love. I know it's a lot easier to do anonymous or only talk to your family whenever you're feeling down, so contact someone if you're feeling really, really low. It's never better to fight it alone. So try and have a good day. Stay safe, everybody.